Punish him, you hurt me.
Glad to have you with us in one of America's great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Link. It's the Army Black Knights and the Temple Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Checking in with the Army head coach before the game. Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Guys?
Ollie, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. Out of the end zone. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. So the Army Black Knights offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. Guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level, you can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and do
No, we're going to take y'all out of the game. We ain't going to take that risk, my boy. I need y'all for a future game, so we don't need y'all in the game at all, bro. We can live without y'all today, dog. I don't need you even getting in the game, Willie. You out here hurting, bro. Don DeMarco, Marco. Don DeMarco. Oh, you playing Miss? Boy, no. Oh, that's I got started right there. I'm bugging. I mean, look, I know you got 98 on, Willie, dog, but it's what it is, dog. We don't have that ability. Yeah, we can't risk you getting hurt, bro, with a yellow out here, dog.
And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on the. He actually is the best player on this team, and he is option one for the squad.
Whoa, new playbook for Army? What the hell?
Hands it off. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Let's look at the big picture for Army. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. This team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
Didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Sells to fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's a welcome sight for this defense, man. You got 4 sacks last week. They talked about it. Getting to the quarterback, pressuring him, making him feel uncomfortable. To do it on the first drive, to set the tone, to show him we're coming just like we were last week. It's a good start by this defense.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Owls offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And when these two guys... sync the way they were a week ago. Just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him be.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Out wide left, it's Mitchell. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Making the adjustment. Now from inside the red zone. Out wide right, it's Mitchell. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Keeps it moving, it's right. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the 1st down, now set up 1st and goal.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2.
He lost that game. He got himself punished.
It's 2nd and goal. Using his feet. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Temple.
Man, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Black Knights offense will go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Boy, got a star at receiver? Hold up. Hold up. Who the star is at receiver? Who's this star at receiver y'all got? Oh, we got watching for him, huh? He a dog.
Give to the big fullback. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Quick give. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Doesn't
Niggas tried to cheat, bro. Y'all tried to cheat, huh? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Come on, y'all ain't blocking like that.
He's a yard short.
And this fullback, he's a part of the running attack. It's not just going to be tailbacks carrying the football. The fullback, he can do some work as well running between the tackles. He showed you there.
They kick it away on 4th down. Trying to make one miss. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Finds his target. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrill. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires left. Complete downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Owls with the 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Morrill. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He's got it on the run. Bounding over the top. Touchdown, Owls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And coming
Get that
into this
knockout
game,
punk.
talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early.
Bro, why y'all? Why all my running backs all on the field at the same time? This is why y'all be getting injured, dog. What the hell is this?
And it's on the offense now. They've got to find some answers.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Hits inside. It's Morrow. Breaks into the open. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He's going to run it. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Temple will run it with a first and goal. They'll run it. It's Morrow. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Who gives a hoot? The Owls!
Who gives a hoot?
Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They'll run it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Hunt is on its way. On the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Straight ahead, it's Morrow. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side, it's Mitchell. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Swap him, Morrow! Talking about there, dog. That's grown man football. Put your helmet in his chest. Yeah, let's go. I love seeing that. Run through him. Look. I'm talking about that, man. They give him a stiff arm too, man.
Get him down at the 1-yard line. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Baldwin. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Army has it back, and the offense ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if they just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do.
Return. Where did he go?
Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Escapes the pressure to his right. He caught it. Down to the 3-yard line. That's where they'll have it, first and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Takes the easy one to the back. And he will score! Touchdown, Owls!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one. With that touchdown, this guy looks like the real deal.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Black Knights offense will go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
On target to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sacked first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. There he goes. He's past the sticks. Still on his feet. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Frederick. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The give. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And what a great play by the defense. With their backs against the wall, they create the fumble and then jump on in their own end zone for the touchback.
Let's go. Boy, I met the Grim Reaper. Oh, wee! He met his maker today, huh? Yeah, that boy got murdered, boy. I killed that boy.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw one first. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 4 wide receivers on 2nd and short, guys. The whole playbook at their disposal. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Discards him with the stiff arm. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Drops back on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Fresh set of downs going up top. On the move. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. begin with a look at Central Michigan taking on the Memphis Tigers.
But, you know, I'm prepared.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Oh, I didn't see why.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Looking for running room. Turning it on. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fresh center downs going to the air. It's complete to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Owls can really attack on this second and short. Finds a crease, it's right.
All right.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this offense hadn't got the ground game going at all, but it hasn't mattered. The passing game has been so good. So you'd like to create balance on offense, but as long as they can keep spinning the pill out wide, this offense has been just fine.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Owls! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
Okay, I can get one more TD with him. He got 5 on the day. Yeah, he got one more TD he can get before we gotta pull him. 6 total touchdowns.
Start at the 25. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. They botched a scoring opportunity the last time they had it, fumbling inside the 20, and now a chance to put up something here. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. This time they'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Now on the move. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that they will take
up,
off and run,
it
has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They were all over it.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Oh, pressure's coming. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today.
We was about to try to end him.
And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on the Owls sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
I'm out the pocket there,
and the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back.
Out of here.
With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Going over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. At the 35, he's loose. Quarterback gets a first down. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
got it behind the line. It's Ben. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. Successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick give. It's Baldwin. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Working the ground game. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Gets it to the back. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll go to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his 2nd sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And it's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. On the run, it's Baldwin. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Might as well run him again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Moving out to the right. The throw. Right side, it's Baldwin. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Owls! A great catch and run for 6.
I like that little concept. I made it right there. Yeah, create my own little flood. Hold him right there. Yeah, buddy, make you accountable. Now with a user's gonna basically go run and lead the running back open and try to go cover the corner route. But boy, if I can get busy with that that is ooh wee, that's nice. Yes, sir. We'll come back to that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5.
Put my quarterback out. We don't need him in the game at all. You've done your part, Funk. You've done your due diligence today, Funk. You've earned your rest.
Scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass.
Shutout. You're using him with shutouts, man.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position.
Oh, no, I here trying to get up the throw, bro.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same.
Picked off, a turnover in their own end. Touchdown!
Helicopter! Helicopter!
This defense taking one back to the house.
Helicopter! Helicopter!
This defense and just how special they are. And we've seen them dominate this game. They've held the opponent to 0 points.
Let's go, Harris! Let's go, Garon! Ooh, these boys coming to play this season, buddy. Yeah, we baited them. That's how you that's how you jump a smoke screen, my boy. That's how you jump a smoke screen. House that bit, boy. House that bit. Yoink.
Dude, you have better athletes than you do on that side of the football. That's been showing itself all game long.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
that middle if you want with these linebackers. We got hitters out here this season.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. There he goes. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter.
That's a fumble on the play. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain.
We are hitting out here. Everybody putting boys. Another. Ooh, these safeties and cornerbacks. Nasty. Harris. What's he talking about?
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
Keeps it himself. Oh, what a move. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Running behind that left side. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the Temple sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to
y'all
you.
playing 52 yards
Keep an eye on
off,
that,
bro.
Holly. To throw, it's Mason. Rush right in his face. Way off target there.
Now my O-line stop.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over him. Makes the grab down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Temple lines up quickly. Off play action. Sends it downfield. Has it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring.
Boy, what the hell happened there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Y'all saying 8? What was that? Y'all fell that hard for the run? Boy. Woo-hoo-wee.
That last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0. They're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And the extra point was good. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the option. Makes his man miss. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the move. He's out past the 35. Right down the gut of the field. The 20. The 10. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little.
Shit there, bro. That's what you scoring, bro? And it made me dive. That's what you scoring, bro? Come on, bro. Man, I know he ain't that fast. There's no way he's that fast at quarterback, bro, to get that score. 83 speed. Oh, all right. He just ran. I couldn't catch him in open field.
They still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Drops back. It's Mason. Still looking to his right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down to the air. Under pressure. Out wide right, it's Mitchell. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. And the Owls, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
Sweep.
Drops back on 1st down. Going long. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Jumped over my head to get
right there,
now,
but not before coming up with a big interception. They'll send the back in motion. Hand off to the fullback. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Great place to start for this offense.
36-92, block check. Down, check. 1880 Mustang. Go.
Looking downfield, it's Mason. Throwing right. It's caught. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Ready, go.
Looking to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement, the epilogue, the finishing touch.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the